Okay. So I was thinking about this yesterday now because it's 1:30, 1:34 a.m. But I think I was driving. Yeah. And I was thinking about, man, I'm stuck in my teeth. But I was thinking about, do we have free will or not? And because I was basing it off of, let me see, Proverbs 16:1 and then 16:9 and verse 33. And then some other ones. Let's see. Yeah, I got the list. We got Proverbs 19:21, Proverbs 20:24, 21 verse 1, 21 verse 2, and 27 verse 31. Those are those are some of them that I had that I got right. So I was thinking about those, right? And then I was like, well, I want to discuss it with some people today, but I didn't get to, so I ain't have my notes on me. I had to go back home and get it, but I still ain't reached out to him when I finally did get it. So now I got a chance to study it. I did a little bit of digging earlier, but not a lot. So I'm gonna do this. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done, but we'll see. I think it's good to discuss this too, the free will topic. I spoke to Doug about it in the past, but it was so long ago. We haven't talked about that in a long time. So I gotta get the screen shared and all that. My long intro. I'm real sleepy too. I've been sleepy for like 12 hours. So let's get some of these examples. Proverbs 16. I need it in English though. PRO. Why don't you work when I type in PRO? Okay, maybe I ain't typing in right. So it says verse 1, the plans of the mind belongs to mortals, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. So that's one. Then verse 9, the human mind plans the way, but the Lord directs the steps. That's another one. And 33. The lot is cast into the lap, but the decision is the Lord's alone. Now, there are some other ones, but those kind of are some that we can just kind of start with, right? So basically, it's talking about the decision is God's alone. And when you think about it, overall, you'll come down to like, yeah, we got free will, but not 100%, not all the time, which is how it should be. Or at least it's more of how it should be. And Solomon wrote this, but he's not alive in the flesh that I could argue with him about it and ask him questions about it. Like when he wrote it, like what did he mean? Did he mean that God does this all the time or like every single time. I can't ask him that. But anyway, verse 1, the plans of the mind belong to mortals, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. That's one of them that I was thinking about asking Solomon, but I don't know what he would say. But but it kind of makes you think, like, does everything that somebody answers come from God? And then the more you think about it, the more you'll be like, nah, because people can come up with some wickedness and bad answers and negativity and all kind of. So of course not all of it, but it can be times when it is from God, which I have experienced too. Sounds like this goes along with when King Saul was in a prophetic frenzy, as they called it. Is King Saul among the prophets? Yeah. 1 Samuel 10:12 is what it says. So the reason I'm going here and thinking about this is because this kind of reminds me of what happened to me. So I'll explain what happened to me and then I'll read this. So when I was in a lot more in the world, I'm still trying to stay out of the world now, but like when I was a whole lot more in it, I guess I should rephrase that. I'm out of the world, but I'm trying to stay out of the world. Maybe that's a better way of saying it. Or I'm out of the world overall. But let me see. So when I was younger, I remember when I was worldly, I remember talking to this lady on the phone. And I remember it was a question she asked. I can't remember the question. But she asked me a question. And I think also it should be said that I was probably on I think I was just, it just matter. So we didn't know each other well. And then I might have been thinking about sexual stuff with her. That might have been where my mind was at. But she asked me something, and I think it was kind of in the, like looking for comfort for something, like something happened. Maybe somebody died. I don't know what it was. Can't remember. But the response that I gave, I noticed that something took over me, and it was a positive, it was something positive that took over me, and it caused me to say some stuff to her that I don't recall to this day. But whatever I said, it was what needed to be said for her to hear. And then once it said everything it needed to say, it was gone from me. And I never forgot that. And it kind of reminds me of these scriptures right here. When Saul, the king, went into a prophetic frenzy. He was worldly at the time, and he was doing a lot of wickedness. And I think at this point, the Spirit of the Lord left him and went with David, because I think he was chasing David at this point. I think. Yeah, I think he was chasing David. Let me see. So it says in verse 9, as he turned away to leave Samuel, God gave him another heart. And all these signs were fulfilled that day when they were going from there to Gibeah. A band of prophets met him, and the Spirit of God possessed him. Maybe it says it when he was chasing David. Maybe this is before. I don't know. A band of prophets met him, and the spirit of God possessed him, and he fell into a prophetic frenzy along with them. When all who knew him before saw how he prophesied with the prophets, the people said to one another, "What has become? What has come over the son of Kish? Is Saul also among the prophets?" A man of the place answered, "And who is their father?" Therefore it became a proverb, "Is Saul also among the prophets?" When his prophetic frenzy had ended, he went home. So I wonder, was he chasing David at this point? I don't know if he was, I don't know. It seems kind of early for that to be going on, but uh-oh. Okay, I don't, from what I'm skimming, I don't think he was chasing David around at this point. Nah, nah, I don't think so. Okay, so I had the info a little mixed up. I thought at this point Saul was already wicked and worldly, but it seems like he was not so wicked and worldly at this point, or at least not doing wrong at this point, because it talks about the Spirit of God going in him and stuff like that. And I'm thinking this is at the time when it's the other way around. The Spirit of God left him and all that. But it don't seem to be the case. Okay. Well, in my case, I was worldly. So I know that. So I guess this one wouldn't count because the way I was thinking about it was he was worldly at the time and the spirit was some. I think it was. Huh. Well, I guess that. Hmm, I'm thinking. But I'm thinking about other cases too where wicked people still got messages from God, whether it was in a dream or not. So yeah, it doesn't. You don't have to be righteous to get a message from God, but or something supernatural to happen for to you. But it's a lot of scriptures where it talks about the limit, the limits of the humans, basically. How God's in control. Kind of reminds me of how David talks about, if I go into hell, you are there. If I go into heaven, or I don't know if he said heaven. I know he said the deep. That kind of reminds me of that. If I go in, I didn't put if together. If I go into the depths, you are there. Psalms 139. Mm-hmm. If I ascend, oh, he did say heaven. If I ascend to heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in hell, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and settle at the farthest limits of the sea. Well, what's up, David? If I take the wings of the morning and settle at the farthest limits of the sea, even there, your hand, yeah, I like this one. Even there, your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, and the light around me become night. Even the darkness is not dark to you. The night is as bright as the day, for darkness is as light to you. Yeah, I like that. I can use that. It actually starts at 7. Where can I go from your spirit, or where can I flee from your presence? Yeah, so 7 through 12. Yeah, that one will work. Here go the pen I was looking for. David, man, what's going on? I'm talking about the free will topic. I was wanting to study this earlier today, so I'm finally getting to it. I had to warm up my apartment first. It's cold up in here. I'm still cold. But I'm kind of basing it off of like thinking about Psalms 16:1. Do I got it pulled up? No. I gotta get it back. Hold on, let me write these down real quick. 150. Let me write these down. 11:28. And today is Thursday. And I'm gonna call this free will study. Take a little bit of notes. So we're gonna get Psalms 139. Is that 139? Yeah. 7 through 12. There's no way you can go to escape God. That's what I'm gonna call it. My little reminder. There's no where you can go. Okay. David says, how's your relationship with our Father? Good, but every now and then I sin and separate from God because I lust over women over and over and over. And I give in to it too because I can't conquer it yet. So one day, God willing, I'll be able to conquer that and I won't have to go through that. Other than that, I sin against God by like sometimes getting angry, but I've been trying to do better with that. What else? It might be another one. I think anger and saying stuff that you shouldn't say goes in the same category, kind of. But if not, that one too. Sometimes, every now and then, I say something I shouldn't say, and then I gotta repent or apologize. Or both. I think them might be my main. Them might be the main 3 right now. I think they're the main 3. Yeah. But other than that, I be good. I be trying to do what I'm supposed to do. Welcome to a life of a human sinner. You ain't lying. I tell you. But let's see. So let me show you what I was talking about then. Since I just wrote that down. Proverbs 16 verse 1. All right. What's WRT? What's that? I don't know what that means. But this is kind of why I even wanted to do the study, because I was thinking about these scriptures of how it says in 16:1, it says the plans of the mind belongs to mortals, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. That's one, right? And I consider this part when I was taking notes on this a couple of days ago. I found so many like this. I just called it How God's in Control, right? So that's one. It says the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. In verse 9, the human mind plans the way, but the Lord directs the steps, which can go along with Proverbs 3:5, no, 3:6, which says, acknowledge him in all your ways, and he shall direct your paths. But let's keep going. And 33 says, the lot is cast into the lap, but the decision is the Lord's alone. So these three verses show how God's in control overall. And I was thinking about this when I was driving earlier. Well, yesterday, now it's a new day. But I was like, well, based off how this sounds, and there's way more cross references that kind of go like this that I have. But these are some of the ones I was thinking about when I was driving. And I was like, well, how does it work? Does everything you say or do, is it all being, guided or forced by God? Like, is everything somebody say from God, or everything they do, God making them do it? And I'm like, well, the more and more I've thought about it, the answer is no. So it's got to be like certain cases where God intervenes, and of course, right? But not all the time, because the more you think about it, it won't make sense. But people can argue, right? So that's kind of why I was wanting to do the free will study, because I'm like, well, I had the idea from this, like, do we have free will? And the answer that I came to was no. I'm sorry, not no, yes, but just not 100% free will, because we still can't do everything we want to do. We're limited. So we got limited free will, but we still got it. So that's basically the answer, right? But I'm still wanting to do the study, because I still want to like find other scriptures, and I just want to study. So that's kind of how I came up with this. But let me read what you said. You said, thank God knows our hearts. We need to surrender every day to the will of God. Our choice is hot or cold, can't be lukewarm. Yeah, that's true. But when it comes to that, so far, when it comes to the lust and sinning and dying spiritually over women part, yeah, I'm done. I am done. I might go a while without, giving in and messing up, but it seemed like about every 30 so far, it seemed like about every 30 days I mess up. And I'd be like, man, I was doing good for a while. And I mess up. But yeah, and I'm glad to even be able to go that long, though. So it was a time where I couldn't even go that long. But I mean, yeah, I think that'll be fixed one day, God willing. So yeah, let me see what else we got. I think I had another thought in mind about the free will. Oh yeah, I actually did have some scriptures on it. And I got more scriptures to talk about. Maybe I should go over those first. It don't matter. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Oh, I could have did it in logos, but so free will does occur in the Bible, and that's one thing I did want to start with when I was driving. But of course, I'm driving. I couldn't do this while I was driving. So when I got home, I did look it up to see if free will was in the Bible. So it's in there, but a lot of times it's in there with free will offerings and what Where's the lexicon button? There it is. Lexicon. Yep, just those two. Dang, it ain't in the New Testament at all. Not by that word. So 17 verses. Ezra. So this is an interesting one though. Ezra 7:13. I hit the wrong button. I make a decree that all they of the people of Israel and of his high priests and Levites in my realm, which are minded of their own free will, to go up to Jerusalem with you. That's one of the only times it mentions free will basically like that without saying free will offering. All the other times so far that I've seen was like free will offerings, but that's still showing that you got free will. So that was easy. But let me see. Freely offered. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I wonder. Um, Dang, that's offered willingly, offered freely. So it's other words that go with it too, but it's just not free will. Volunteer, hands, blah, blah, blah. All right, you said the body is weak, even though your spirit is willing. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Free will. Interesting. Let me write this down real quick. Oh yeah, how was your day? Yes. All right, I had to write that down real quick. Prayer and fasting is a must. The flesh must be controlled by the will of a man that love to please God above all things. God will give you the desire of your heart when it lines up with his goodwill. Lots of spiritual war. Yep. I don't fast a lot. Well, not for God. I don't do it for God a lot, but maybe in the future. So let me go back. Okay, so that's it. And then 71. It's a whole lot. A willing offer. I don't even feel like reading all these. I didn't know they said voluntary offering. I don't even know if I knew that word was in the Bible, voluntary. Well, I guess I'll get these other ones out the way. Oh, Psalms. No, Proverbs. Proverbs 21. No, 19. The human mind may devise many plans, but it is the purpose of the Lord that will be established. Proverbs 20:24. All our steps are ordered by the Lord. Man, how then can we understand our own ways? That makes you think. Oh, certain length travel. See the way they translated it, they put all in front of there, but all wasn't there. Okay, yeah, see. Let's see, go back to, so steps. Oh, what? Okay, I either gotta find ordered there, cause wait a minute, 1397. It said ordered. It doesn't mean ordered. So that's a word that, what? Interesting. I think it's 20. Yeah. 2024. There we go. That sounds better. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? All right. There we go. So 4703 goings. That must be orderings. Steps. Man steps. Yeah, gotta be. So dang, I should have looked at the word. It's gotta be this word. Yeah. 4703. I believe 4703, right? Yep. So no wonder it looks weird to me, because I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. So steps ordered by the Lord. Okay. I like that one though. 21:1. I'm gonna catch up with you in a minute. 21, 1, I think, and 2. The king's heart is a stream of water in the hand of the Lord. He turns it wherever he will. All deeds are right in the sight of the doer, but the Lord weighs the heart. 27:31. 27. There will be enough goats, milk for your food, for the food of your household, and nourishment for your servant girls. Really? Is that right? 27:31? Wait, there's no 27:31. I must have wrote that wrong. Could have been 27:21. Maybe it's 22. Try 22. Nah, it ain't that either. I don't know. I guess this. I'm gonna try to track it down another way. Alright, let me see if I can track this down. Don't group anything. Can't stand when they do that. Stupid group. Oh gosh. Group get on my nerves. Proverbs 21:31. I put 27:31. Okay. I'll just read it from here. The horse is made ready for the day of battle, but victory rests with the Lord. Yeah. Okay, got it. That makes, man, that's a good one. Okay, so I can catch up now. Now, David, I'm gonna read everything you said. What was the last thing I read from you? That one. You said eternal life is not a easy walk. Many want. Close my book. Many. I wish that was bigger. Words are kind of small on my computer. Where I'm at now. Okay, got it. Eternal life is not an easy walk. Many want heaven but prefer earth. Then you said, I call heaven and earth to record this day against you that I have set before you life and death. Man, that's a familiar one. I think that's in Proverbs, maybe. No, you're thinking about the life and death is in the power of the tongue. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. I'll read it again. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore, I see you put Deuteronomy 30. Okay. Therefore, choose life that both you and your seed may live. Let me scroll down. Watch and pray. Man, my computer's so far away. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Does that help? Really? Maybe I should use my other computer. Wait, where my tablet at? Somewhere over here. Oh, it's in my room. Whatever. I'm gonna just bring this laptop closer to me. That's lovely. All right. What we got here? Oops, what did I just do? Cancel. Are we on Jeremiah now? I think. Yeah. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Yeah, I remember that. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation, not that the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. And last one, 2 Timothy 1:7, for God hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Gotcha. All right, I'm all caught up. Yeah, I mean, that's good, but the fight is still on. You know what I mean? The spiritual war is still on. So I haven't found a way to conquer it yet, but one day, I'm gonna be good. Yeah, food for the soul. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna read some Psalms. I mean Proverbs. I'm sorry. Unless y'all wanna talk about something or discuss something, because this topic I'm pretty much done with for now. It was an easy one, really. I just wanted to study it. I just wanted to study free will. But yeah, it was pretty simple. But I guess yet kind of deep though. But yeah, it definitely makes you want to apply Proverbs 3:6. I already know it, but just so y'all can see it, this one. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. That's one way it can be said. So yeah, it definitely makes me want to do that. With the free will topic though, what was I thinking? Oh, Proverbs. Yeah, so much. It's There's so many good scriptures in Proverbs. 22:29. I don't know where I left off in here because I just moved it. Guess I'll start here. Let me get something to drink real quick. All right, so it says a good name is where they getting good from. I be looking at the Hebrew, y'all, and I be like, where they be getting? But anyway, sometimes the words that's in the English isn't really in the Hebrew. And I be like, where? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Anyway, let me keep going. A good name. Let me read what you said so I can keep going real quick. You said it's about a sword to remove these, and you have the full armor of God. Victory is given to us already. Yeah, okay. So it says in verse 1, a good name is to be chosen rather than great riches. What word is great? Rob. Ain't that famine? No, that's ride. Let me see this. Oops. Mm. This dictionary is it's a trip. Sometimes it don't give me what I want. What word was I talking about? Great. What was it? Ribe. I think I had, no, not yet. Dang, it's a lot. There it is. That one. Famine. They're real close, but they're not the same. This is the word that I was thinking it was. I was like, is that famine? It's close, but not the same. Okay. I see, says Romans 19. My bad, 9:19. Who has resisted his will? Oh yeah, that's a good one. I might have to put that in my notes in a minute. I done closed the book. I'll pull it up. Let me see. Oh, it was right here too. We'll take this one. 9. You will say to me then, why then does he still find fault? Well, who can resist his will? But who indeed are you? A human being to argue with God. Sorry, I'm laughing. Will what is molded say to the one who molds it, why have you made me like this? Has the potter no right over the clay to make out of the same lump one object for special use and another for ordinary use? What if God, desiring to show his wrath and to make known his power, has endured with much patience? Gotcha. Yeah, that was good. That definitely counts. You know what I mean? I can put that on the list. You just made the list. Let's see. David says a good name. That sounds like something I just read. A good name is rather to be chosen than, yeah, I just read it. Than great riches and loving favor rather than silver and gold. The rich and poor meet together. Now, I ain't read that part. The Lord is the maker of them all. What was I at? Yeah, here we go. All right, a good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, and favor is better than silver or gold. Favor. Yeah, you're right about that. That's a good one. I wonder. Chan. Okay. Can it mean mercy? Mercy. Kind heartedness. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. The rich and the poor have this in common. Lord is. There it is. There's another one right there. Did I have it? Was it 22? 2? I don't think I had this one. Okay, got it. Let me make a little note. All right, let's see. David said, "Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for you have created all things, and for your pleasure they are and were created." Oh, yeah, that's a good one, too. Maker of them all, the clever see danger and hide. Oh, yeah. But the simple, pathe. Let's see, pathine, the simple, pathine, the wicked. But the simple go, but the simple go on and suffer for it. Okay. The reward of humility and fear of the Lord is riches and honor and life. Yes, sir. For fear of the Lord, that's a good benefit right there. Man, I might have to do a study on the fear of the Lord because I'm seeing so many good benefits of that. I don't know if I ever done a study on the fear of the Lord either. I might have to start that tonight. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's a good one. That's so good. My bad if my camera was that way. My bad. Um, Somebody says, so what's your conclusion? Do we have free will or no? Oh, I guess you got here after my conclusion was already, yeah, we do, but we're limited. We don't have 100% free will. So the answer is yes, though. It was an easy study. I mean, I'm already done. We can discuss or study or whatever, talk about whatever now. But yeah, that's why I'm reading Proverbs now. I'm not even studying it anymore. Even though y'all still sending me cross references for it, I'm already done. But um, discussions open for whatever we talk about or whatever we study next. But I think this might be my next one right here, the fear of the Lord, because I keep seeing so many. Man, I've seen so many with that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I think I'm gonna just start tonight because I tell you, I'm gonna need something to study sooner or later anyway. So I guess I'll go and turn the page. I'll even start. This will be my side study or something. I don't know. Let's see. 227. Thursday. I'm gonna definitely have to pick this up another night though, cause I'm getting hungry. You know what I mean? I ain't finna go yet, but I just know I ain't finna get too far in this one. So the fear. Maybe I just call it proverb study and do it like a side study. I don't know. Maybe I should. Man, there's so many. I guess I can get a few tonight. Let's see, fear of Lord study. Oh, let me go ahead and write that down. That's a good one, right? Oh, boy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 22 verse 4. David says Acts 2:34 through 36. For David is not ascended. Ascended into heaven, the heavens, But he saith himself, the Lord said to my Lord, I don't know why you posted that. Then it says the fear is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom. Yeah, I don't know what else there right now. Could be Proverbs or Wisdom of Solomon. Nah, that sounds like Proverbs right there. Let's see. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. Definitely New Testament, I think. And I give to them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man. Yeah, that definitely sounds like New Testament right there. Ezekiel 37:24-28. And David my servant shall be king over them, and they all shall have one shepherd. They shall also walk in my judgments, and observe my statutes, and do them. Proverbs 1:7. It's a lot, because I've been sent back, so that God make them my footstool. Oh, okay. Got it. Let's see. I want to do something interesting real quick. Thanks for all the cross references, and thanks for joining me, but I'm gonna be a nerd for a minute. 22 verse 4. 22 verse 4. 22 verse 4. Roger. Roger. That one right there. Do I hit search or look up? Try search. Yeah. That's it right there. Perfect. Gotta love it. So, add versions. I never. Gotta love it. Make it bigger. 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 Maybe that's too big. How's that? Is that good enough for y'all? I need to go bigger. I think that's good. Y'all let me know. This is what I like doing sometimes. Taking the Hebrew phrase and searching that, and then trying to find all the verses that have the same Hebrew phrases in it. So we got 42 and 21 verses. Probably some of the same verses you just posted too. But I'm gonna see what they say. Because it was either that or just type in the fear of the Lord. It's a lot of ways you could do it, but I did basically get the fear of the Lord, but I did it in Hebrew. That's what I just did. The two highlighted words in Hebrew is for fear of the Lord. So I just did it in the Masoretic text because it's another way. I like doing it that way. I see says that's all I got from the study I did. Oh, okay. No problem, man. At least you did it. I probably did it in the past, but I don't know if I officially did it. I can't remember. So if I didn't, I definitely am now. But I'm not gonna finish it tonight. I'm gonna look at some of them. So is that the earliest we go back? Yeah. Wow, really? I am curious. Yeah. Like, don't Proverbs go before Isaiah? Is this in order? Oh, due to the Hebrew phrasing. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. Okay, anyway. Proverbs, what we at? Isaiah 11:2 says, man, I want these words bigger. That's what I want. Okay. So it says, the Spirit of the Lord shall rest on him. The Spirit, sorry, y'all. The Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel. Oh, okay. And might, the Spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now I want to know what verse 1 say. I'm going to keep that one right there. I'm going to take this to verse 1. Isaiah 11. A shoot shall come out of the stump of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. Okay. And on this one, the Spirit of the Lord shall rest on him. Wisdom and understanding, counsel, might, the spirit of knowledge, and the fear of the Lord. That's what I'm talking about. Sounds good. But I don't need that one. Okay, so I could use it, but I don't need it. Go back to where I was at. Search. What else we got? I'll catch up with y'all in a minute. Let me read some of these. A new Proverbs was on the list. We got Isaiah verse 3. Might as well read that. His delight shall be in the fear of the Lord. He shall not judge by what his... that's good. That's good. He shall not judge by what his eyes see, or decide by what his ears hear. That's a good one too. Isaiah 33:6. Sorry. He will be this. Let me scroll down. There we go. He will be the stability of your times, abundance of salvation, wisdom and knowledge. The fear of the Lord is Zion's treasure. Okay. The next one, Psalms 19:10. The fear of the Lord is pure. Love it. Enduring. Love it. I like that. Enduring forever. The ordinances of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. Man, I love that one. I'm definitely gonna note that. Proverb. No, that's Psalms. Psalms 19:10. I love that one. Okay, I'm gonna catch up with y'all a little bit and keep going. I want to make a note on it. The fear of the Lord is pure, enduring forever. And man, that's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, let me catch up, y'all. Let's see. David said second time around. I don't know if I read anything before that. Yeah, I did. Okay. I see you funny. I'm just reading the part where you said I got you covered on that topic. Yeah, I know it's a lot of. I can't get them all tonight, but David says my sheep. Didn't I read that one already? Yeah, I read that one. Did I scroll up by accident? I think I did. 2 Timothy 3:16, the famous verse. I used to hear this scripture so much. All scripture is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction. I don't know why you put that one on there. Okay. I mean, yeah, it is good, but I don't know why that ain't on. I don't know. That one ain't on the topic to me. Let's see. Sirach, yeah, I know it's a lot in Sirach. Let's see. IC says that's all I got for. Oh yeah, I remember reading that, but I ain't read all the scriptures though. David says, "Hope you enjoy your dinner, and thank you for sharing the word. Love you, brother in Christ. Please keep me in your prayers. God is good." David, okay, got you, David. I'm trying to remember that. David, got you. Appreciate it, David. Thanks for joining me too. If you're out of here, by the way. Let me see. What was I doing? Oh, I was reading these. Yeah. Trick. I am Psalms 34:12. It says, come. Wait, I can get rid of this. I just realized that. I'm such a rookie. Anyway, where was we at? Gotta go up now. There we go. Come, O children, listen to me. I will teach you the fear. That's what I'm talking about. You could be taught the fear of the Lord. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna note that one too. Okay, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of The I'm so familiar with this one. Um, try not to laugh. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All those who practice it have a good. That's what I'm talking about. Have a good understanding. That's what I'm talking about. You right about that. I can't disagree. Can y'all? I can't. I can't. But anyway, His praise endures forever. I think I should study this definitely in my next topic. Next time. Next time. Yeah. Let's see. His praise endures forever. Do I want that one? Yeah, definitely got to get this one. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. That's the one you sent me. um, Did I read that part? Yeah, I did, but I didn't read the last. The beginning of knowledge, fools despise wisdom and instruction. I want that one too. 129. Okay, 129 says because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. I want to get more of that context. One, is it chapter 1? Yeah. Would have none of my counsel and despised all my reproof. Therefore, they shall eat the fruit of their own way and be sated with their own devices. For waywardness kills the simple, and the complacency of fools destroys them. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Yeah, it did say they would die. I think it's Hosea 4, 6 that cross references with this. I used to hear about that all the time. Let's see. Hosea 4, 6. Nah, this don't seem like. Where is it? People used to always go there. Is it 4:12? Maybe. Oh, they somehow they got me in Proverbs. I don't know why. Try verse 6. Did I remember it right? Yep. Yeah, this one's gonna be good. David says, "Oh, I think I read that already." Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Matter of fact, I'll take a picture of that real quick. Gotcha. I think I'm gonna end it right there. That's a little bit for me tonight. And then I'll just come back and do that some more. I'm still bored though. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna eat and watch some more of this TV show. So what y'all got planned tomorrow, by the way? I'm not celebrating Thanksgiving, so I'll probably be working. Yeah, maybe working half a day. Oh yeah, some people gotta work depending on where you work and what you do. So I guess I'm gonna study or sleep. I need to catch up on sleep. But you know what? Yeah, the future's looking good. The future is looking good. Because I used to take one day off a week, and I don't do that no more. You say you would chill and study. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do the same thing. You said pray for our people. This is a good topic to study. I want to revisit with you next time. Well, God willing, it'll be tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, it's gonna be within the next 7 days, definitely. Because I'm trying to do more reading, period, on my social media. It'll either be on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And I might even throw what you call it in there. Twitch, Twitter. That's what it is. Because they got live, and I haven't done that. So I'm trying to mix it up. So because not everybody uses YouTube, and I'm not paying for this service anymore. So the StreamYard that I'm using right now, I can only use a certain amount of hours or memory, whichever goes first. If I use up like 20 hours within a month, then I can't use any more for that month, right? So I'm also using Facebook to work around it. My Facebook is Yahya, but I got 2 accounts, and one of them I no longer have access to. So this is the one I'm using, the one with the green shirt, the one with the red shirt. I no longer have access to, and I don't know if I'll ever get back in this account. I kind of want to delete it because I can't get in it, so it's just there. But yeah, she how you know. Sometimes I'm gonna be going live on that. And those should be fine. Like I'm gonna be going live on Twitch too every now and then because there's some people maybe just one person that be, talking about the biblical spiritual with me on there. Um, but yeah, and I mean, I like talking to him too, so we got to catch up. You just never know who you're gonna find, so I'm gonna be trying to use them all. And since I can't keep using StreamYard, since they trying to limit me, I mean that's how it always was, but I'm not paying for it again right now because it wasn't worth it. So definitely not gonna do that. Now you got now you got to, brother. What do you mean? Now I got to what? What you talking about? Now I got to what? But I also got a backup though. So if I do run out of my hours on StreamYard within a month, I'm gonna use this other one called Restream. But I'm gonna just use them all interchangeably. So I'm planning not to run out of the hours. Because I'm gonna use StreamYard if I have to Restream, and I'm gonna sometimes go live on Twitch and Facebook and maybe Twitter to mix it up. So I'm not just going live on YouTube. So, oh yeah, it's a lot of biblical and spiritual people out there, and I enjoy those conversations, whether we all agree or not. I enjoy them because not everybody talk to you about that, and it kind of reminds me of Joshua 1:8. Nah, is it Joshua 1:8? Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, it is. Should be. Let me see. This book of the law shall not depart out of. Yep, there it is. Yep, it reminds me of that because it tells you to talk about the book of the law. So, talking to people about the biblical and spiritual stuff, it makes me feel good at times, and I like doing that. It can be beneficial for me and them. So, yeah. And I don't want to be talking to people about a bunch of pointless things all the time and a bunch of worldly stuff. Don't benefit me all the time. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on here a lot more, because I need to keep, you know, feeding my soul anyway. But I'm gonna be feeding my soul on and off. But like, yeah, I'm gonna be on here a lot more. Back in the day, I remember I didn't have, well, I didn't know how to every now and then I could get where I needed to be spiritually, but I never could maintain it. So I figured out how to maintain it now. And this can also help me maintain it by reading and studying with other people, or just by myself. It's not all the time that somebody come on here and read with me or join me, but um you said, yeah, it's hard to find someone to genuinely build with on topics. Iron, yep, you're right about that. Yeah, I be talking to people about this at my job. I need to thank them too, because I mean, we done had so many conversations, me and some of these people. I want to thank some of them because, yeah, those conversations were beneficial, and I want to keep having them. So, yeah, man. Well, I don't know if you're a man, but yeah. Well, technically, man in Hebrew, goes back to Adam. We're all Adams, so technically you are a man, whether I know your sex or not. But yeah. Oh boy. Excuse me. Anything you want to discuss or talk about before I get out of here, though? Because I mean, I don't have to leave yet, but I'm done with my little fear of the Lord study for the night. I'm gonna come back and do more of that later. Another day, another day. Might be today. And I'm trying to do it like when I want to study too. Oh, okay. I see you. Gotcha. Mm. Oh, snap. This is what I want to talk about too. I'm glad I thought about it. Man, definitely about to do this another day. Because this topic itself. Okay, so I was talking to my mom yesterday or day before yesterday. And she told me she was talking about this dream because I told her about one of my dreams or some of my dreams. And she said, she claimed she told me this dream before, but I don't remember. Maybe she thought she did, but I don't remember it. So this what she said. Well, this some of what she said. So let me see what you said real quick. She said, I mean, you said, okay, I love connecting other books. Okay, so look, this is what she said, right? Um, she was saying that one day when she was, I don't know how old, she said she had a dream. I think she said she was going to a church or something, and I can't remember all the details, but she said she had a dream about some of the details I can remember. She said, like, I think she said she looked out the window. Nah, I'm mixing the details up. But basically, everything was on fire. And she said, I think she said she either went out of a window or walked out of a door or something like that. And then inside of it, yeah, she said inside of it, it was like, I think she said a lot of other people that had on white robes. And when she looked down at herself, she said that, for the example, I'm gonna just stand up and she said that she like looked at her legs and thighs and she saw that she had on the white robes too, or a white robe too. And then she was saying, did she say anything else? Not. Oh, she said she told her pastor that she was going to a church too or something like that, and she was like, she was starting to say she told the dream to the wrong person, or you can't tell all dreams to people, something like that. So maybe he gave her some bad advice because that's the kind of wording she was using. But I've heard several people, before I even say that, I said to her at that time, I was like, that sounds like something in Revelation. I was like, have you read that? And she was like, yeah. And then I think that's when she said, but you can't tell certain dreams to certain people, because she was talking about telling it to that pastor. But it made me think, though, when I was driving either today or yesterday. It was yesterday, or the day before yesterday. It was recently, within these last 48 hours. I've heard other people have stories about, not stories, but dreams about similar, they'll be in white robes or some sort of robe. And I wonder how many people had dreams like that. And I'm thinking it could be people also who don't even speak English, like in China, like all, nationalities probably had dreams where they was in these white robes. And it, I hear it a lot. I hear it. I kind of hear it a lot. So it's kind of common. And I'm just curious, how many people had dreams like that? Because I be talking to some people about some supernatural dreams, and I be hearing some of the stuff they say, and I've heard some similar dreams from other people that live in different places in USA. And I'm like, man. So yeah, that's something I want to talk about too, dreams. And specifically, I want to know how many people had dreams like that. It don't have to be the exact same, but like something similar. Because it sounded like it was a world-ending dream, judgment, her being saved along with the saints, white robes, stuff like that. So yeah, that's something I want to talk about too. David said, and I said to him, Sir, you knowest, and he said to me, These are they which came out of the great tribulation and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Yeah, I think that's Revelation 6, but I know it's in Revelation. It's probably in two places, but I know one of them is Revelation because I remember it. And I think it even talks about the people that was beheaded. Maybe they was a part of the people. Yeah, because I think it said they was given robes. And maybe it was Revelation 11. No, I think it's 6. I could track it down, but I ain't gonna do it. Okay, I guess I'll do this. I guess I'll search. I wonder what pops up, what all pops up when I type in. I've never done it. Where's my mouse at? Oh gosh, look at this. I said I wasn't gonna do it. Then I said I would do this, and when I try to do it, look at this. It's loading. Ain't that something? So sad. And it's still loading. You know what? I can do it like this. Yeah, see, I remember Revelation 6. That's one of them that I remember. Yeah, that's the one that I was thinking about when it was killed. Yeah, that's the one. Those who have been those who were beheaded. That's what I'm thinking. I think it was those who was beheaded. I don't have the whole chapter up, but yeah, that one sounds good. I don't know when. I don't know, man. This is gonna be a good one right here. If I can get some people to talk about that. I don't know. This one probably gonna have to be built up because I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I don't know who all had dreams like that. I know I haven't. I can't remember a dream where I had on a white robe, but I've had dreams similar to what my mom was telling me, but not the white robe part. Yeah. My bad. I was in the dump. Can I read everything? And one of the elders answered, saying to me, What are these which are arrayed in white robes? And whence came they? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should do a study on that. Maybe that's how I could. That'd be a short study. I don't know. I don't even think it's. I don't know. Maybe somehow I'm gonna have to do a video on it or something. I gotta get the question out. It's other people that's had dreams like that. Well, those are some of the ideas I got. Not all my ideas happen. Kind of reminded me of the scripture where it talks about you can plan a lot of stuff, but the decision is ultimately God's. So yeah, but I'm interested in those things. I'm interested in a lot of other stuff too, but those are the two that's been on my mind lately. Yeah, Revelation 6. Well, shoot, y'all, I won't keep y'all no longer. I'm gonna get out of here, get my food and drink, take my little sleepy butt tomorrow. I guess I'm gonna wrap up my night. You know what I mean? But it's been a great night. Thanks for joining me, y'all. Maybe I catch y'all when I do more topics like this, more readings and studies or whatever. And if y'all want to get on here with me and instead of typing, depending on what I'm using, because when I'm on, I think Facebook allows it too, though. I don't know how to work Facebook that good, though. I'm just starting to go live on that again from the PC. I'm gonna say from the PC. I haven't done from the PC too much, but yeah, Facebook is different. So, but I know when I'm on YouTube, when I'm using StreamYard, it'll allow me to allow people to come in and actually talk by audio, so you don't gotta type out everything. David says, "Sorry, what's your name?" My name. I'm gonna try to pronounce it properly because the way people pronounce my name, even the way I pronounce my name, it ain't right. Look, I'm gonna tell you how me and other people been pronouncing my name for like I'm 37, and I still pronounce it this way. And it's spelled Michael. I pronounce it Michael. That's how I've been hearing it pretty much forever, almost. But due to the spelling of it, I don't know where people is getting that code from. I'm like, where you getting the code? Where? Because it's AEL. MI. That could be me or my. CHA, cha. And then L. Like, I don't know where they getting that code from. I don't know, man. But that's how a lot of people say it. Even me. I'm gonna have to start changing it up and saying it the right way. But it's supposed to be me child or my child. It can be other ways that people pronounce it, but it's supposed to be like that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know where they getting. I don't know where they get that code from. My code. I don't know where they get that from. Mm-hmm. It kind of sounds like Nicole, but it, I don't know where they get it from. So funny, man. Um. Oh, you said what's the meaning? What's the meaning of Michael? I'm saying how they say it, Michael. What's the meaning of me child? Michael can mean, if I'm not mistaken, one who's like God or a friend of God. Let me see, because I haven't looked it up in a long time. You know what I'm saying? You said, me child, thank you. Give Papa a big hug for me, Michelle. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. One who's like God too. I don't look it up anymore, but from my memory. Oh, type changes. Really? Michael's here? What are they talking about? Maccabees. Yeah, Revelation. Revelation. There it is. Oh, I think I know what they was doing. Mike and Daniel. I forgot it was in Daniel. So sad. Hmm. 4776. Gotcha. typed it in, but that ain't it. Maybe I said it wrong. Son of Michael. I didn't know Michael was in numbers. I'm late. Michael. It's 43:17. Where are you? That's a sign. That is definitely a sign. It's time for me to go to sleep. Yeah, who was like God? Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me get my sleepy butt out of here, y'all. Sure. I ain't gonna be no good in a minute. Let me get my butt out of here. I'm glad I was able to get my study in because I literally tried to stay up because I was sleepy. I guess this would be my outro. Like it was about, I got home at like 10 something at night, close to 10. It's 3:10 a.m. where I'm at Eastern time. So I was I ate around that time. And then after I ate, I was thinking I could do the study at that point, but my apartment was too cold. So I'm like, nah, I can't do it right now. And I barely felt like saying anything. I was so sleepy. So I was like, I need to wait. So I literally waited about, how long I've been on here? I literally waited about almost 2-3 hours, however long, just to get on here and do this study because I didn't know if it was gonna happen tonight. I'm like, look, but yeah, I be trying to get on here and go live, but it be so cold in here. I'm like, no, because the room that I normally would be in is my studio room, and that room is the coldest in here. It's too cold. It take forever to warm up. I'm like, nah, I'm not finna do it. I just won't go live. So in the winter, you God willing, I still keep it up. But I plan to. But like in the past couple of winters here, I don't go live a lot in the winter because it be so cold. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. And I don't go live in my room. I'm just not gonna do it. So I be reading and studying on my own. But yeah, that's kind of the story. All right, y'all. Peace be to the saints. I'm out of here. Let's do it again, God willing, one day. And David, I'll try to keep you in your prayer. My prayers, my bad. Like you said. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Get something to eat. Watch this show. And get ready to go to sleep.